Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, fake baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we gonna be in Baltimore and we gonna be down in Southern Illinois, y'all. So hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Help me get there, y'all. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. Now look, I got two stories for y'all today. One kind of crazy, weird, and the other one sad, so I guess I'll start with the crazy, weird story first, right? Now, we all know that people that are using drugs go out their way for their addiction, and they do some strange things. And a lot of people have down-ass women, but this is ridiculous. This takes the cake. Most crackheads, dope fiends, or whatever, they shoplift. But this is a method I have never heard of, y'all. And look, it goes like this. A man and a woman goes in the store. The man takes the left, the woman takes the right. She walks in the back and she decides she had to use the bathroom. Now, what do this have in common, y'all? Shit, defecate, boo-boo, dookie, and number 2. I'm just having fun with that. I wrote that down. The bitch shitted on the floor, y'all. I mean, pull her pants down, squatted, and shitted. I'm talking about the employees was shocked, like, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Meanwhile, her boyfriend is over there with him a whole shopping cart. He done filled it up and walked right out the store with it. And guess what the fuck he was stealing, y'all? The surveillance camera catch. They got a big bottle of Tide, washing detergent and all that. And he just walked right out the store with it. Cause they back there like, I know this bitch didn't just shit on the floor. I know she didn't just do that. And by the time they realized he done eased out the store with all the merchandise, it's too late. And they caught her walking out cause nobody want to touch her right about now. Security like, I'm touching that bitch. You want to grab her? You grab her. I ain't grabbing her. She probably was wiping her hands and she capping. When she walked out the store, y'all, I wish I could show y'all that picture. She had a smirk on her face. Her man long gone. She probably back there capping. I need some tissue. They like, bitch, no. And her husband, the man, done walked out the store, y'all. Gone down the road with the merchandise. And the bad part about it, they say he stole $500 worth of cleaning utensils. Father's soap, detergent, and all things like that. I'm like, either they had an order for that, or maybe that's their hustle. They might stay in the neighborhood. You got a lot of people that wash clothes. Miss Johnson always buy a big bottle of Tide, detergent, whatever, but they poured it off. That's some new shit. Listen, I know they wrote that down in the books, y'all. I ain't never heard of that. They getting crazier and crazier. Maybe because the drugs making people do a lot of weird things. I'm talking about people been doing things so weird, y'all. I ain't even seen some of this shit. I'm like, whoa, that's a new one on me. When I was looking at the story and reading it, I had to read it 4 or 5 times before I said, did he say she did what on the floor? Yes, she did, y'all. Now, let's go down here to Baltimore, y'all. Now, this is a sad story here, y'all. I mean, some of us men, we be really the worst, y'all. It's bad enough you want to beat on a woman. Then if she ain't doing something, you want to kill her. And then not only kill your woman, you want to kill your own kids. Now let's go down here to Baltimore, y'all. We got a little boy named Jacob. He 4 years old. 4, or should I say was 4 years old. Christmas Day. you would think Christmas Eve would be a nice day if you got money and you done bought the present. Maybe he was a deadbeat and didn't have nothing for the kids, so naturally the woman probably wasn't happy with him. They must have been arguing or whatever, but it cooled out for a minute. The little boy and the mama, they in the room, right? You got a father, son, a daughter, and the baby mama, right? So the mama and the two kids in the room sleeping. Daddy come in the room and start arguing with the mother. I'm talking about they really arguing. Now little kids, they go stand up for their mother. The little boy sat up and said, "Daddy, leave." Now I don't know what's going through his mind. Maybe it was the way he said it. "Daddy, leave," or however. You could have spanked that little boy and said, "Go sit your ass down," or whatever. Do you know the man went out the room, y'all? Came back in the room with a gun and shot all three of them. The baby mama, the little boy Jacob, and the little daughter was in the bed. She was one. Shot all three of them and then shot himself. But guess what? He do a poor job on himself, y'all. He killed the little boy excellent. Well, I won't say excellent. He executed him terribly. He probably did that because he had the most anger with that little boy. And he go, bam, make sure he kill him. So all of them goes to the hospital. Everybody survived except the little boy. Now ain't that something? That's crazy. And then mama, she was devastated. You know, I'm going to let y'all hear some of this news clip. I have read most of it already. I'm going to just, because this is just too much, y'all. Look, let me back this up. This them at the funeral, y'all. And I can't believe you would
pay tribute to her young son.
I can't believe you would do this to your baby mama, bro.
Murder.
It is, y'all.
Police have charged his father with murder and say he also shot his young daughter and the children's mother. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren live on your corner in Baltimore County with a look at how this very young life is being remembered. Mike?
A terribly sad story, Denise, and the obituary for Jacoby Marcel called him the heart of his family. His mother said she wanted us here at the funeral today to highlight the impact of domestic violence, and she wants people to know who her son really was.
Mom, you did your best. So now it's time for Jacoby to take his rest.
Loved ones remember 4-year-old Jacoby Marcel, shot Christmas Eve, police say, by his father, Mark Jones, who also shot his 1-year-old daughter and the children's mother, Promise Marcel. She had the strength to pay tribute to her young son.
And I'm going to keep going in the name of my son. I'm going to keep posting, repping all that forever, Jacoby, forever my son.
Marcel fought back tears speaking about Jacoby, the inquisitive little boy who loved dinosaurs and brought joy to so many.
Forever my baby. And I miss my baby. And I love my baby. And I hate that this happened. I don't know how this happened to me, but it happened to me. And I hate this.
Marcel told WJZ she called police just hours before she was shot, but because Jones lived in the apartment and officers saw no evidence of violence, and because there was no protective order, there was nothing they could do. She planned to get a protective order the next day, but by then it was too late. Today she spoke until it all became too painful to say anything else.
I gotta go sit down.
Jones remains behind bars facing murder and other felony charges that carry a life prison sentence.
We both laughed and I would say, see you tomorrow, Diamond Boy.
That's his teacher.
He loved when I called him that.
Jacoby's teacher wept as she remembered the sweet little boy she loved like her own son.
Jacoby had a way of making me laugh. He was such a silly boy. I'm going to miss his smile.
Family and friends gathered around the hearse decorated with Jacoby's beloved dinosaurs as pallbearers took his tiny casket to its final resting place.
She needs a village to let her know that everything is going to be okay and we're going to be here for her.
And the family wants to thank the doctors and nurses at Johns Hopkins Hospital for treating them. Now, Jacoby's mom doesn't want anyone else to deal with what she has had to go through. If you need resources or assistance, you can always dial 988. Rest in peace, Jacoby Marcel. Denise, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Mike.
And hear that? That's crazy. Now, this boy got to do all this time in jail. Boy, listen, it's going to be rough for a nigga like that in jail. Because once that shit get around, hold on, bro, you shot your baby mama, your son, and your daughter, and your ass lived? Oh, we'll make sure you die, nigga. Don't worry about it. We gonna make sure you die, bitch. Since you don't know how to kill yourself properly, we gonna show you. Maybe they'll tie a rope around his ass and throw him off the top bunk or hang him in his cell. Trust me, they have a way of dealing with certain people like that. You know, and then that's what it is. Because if you that cold, I don't care what the fuck going on in the world, what she said, what she did. There's no way you should have killed the mother of your children, and then try to kill yourself. But you tried to execute them, but you were scared to do it all the way for you. Because if a man really wanted to kill himself, y'all, trust me, he will fucking do it. Because if you shot once and you didn't succeed, you could have did it again, nigga. Your punk ass didn't want to kill yourself. And then had the nerve, I don't know if the mama FaceTimed him or he FaceTimed the mama. In the story, they said his mama and him was on FaceTime. She could see him bleeding from the head, but you got enough strength to FaceTime and talk to your mama. You just grazed yourself, nigga. You wasn't trying to kill yourself. Because you wouldn't have had time to call mama. You would have did it again, nigga. You would have did it again until you was dead. You might have thought you wanted to die. But when it came down to it, that's some hard shit. I couldn't shoot myself either, you know. So he thought about it, but you didn't have no feelings for killing them, though. Or attempting to kill them. You know, that's just crazy, y'all. You know, I don't know what the fuck wrong with these kids nowadays, y'all. If you ask me, I think a lot of them ain't got enough God in their life. And they don't have enough love at home. If you think about the younger kids growing up, if they ain't grew up in a family, a loving family where the mama, if you can hurt yourself or something, you say, oh, boy, it's going to be all right, give you a hug and a kiss, boy, you straight. You know, somebody who can give you some encouragement, even love every now and then, even if you need a little sympathy, you might need that to grow up, y'all. Somebody tell you, oh, you gonna be alright, man. Don't even worry about that. You know, sometimes people break up with their girlfriend and don't know how to handle it. You need a big brother or a daddy say, boy, look, there's plenty of other girls out there. You get you another one. Have that girl across the street be looking at you all the time. You need to speak to her. Don't worry about that girl down the street. She want to be a hoe and sleep with other people, then let her do it. You don't go kill her. That ain't gonna fix nothing, bro. Trust me, that ain't gonna fix nothing. And I know murder is always the answer to every problem in the hood. We solve every problem the same. A nigga play, he go lay. We kill everybody to the point where there ain't gonna be nobody else left, y'all. Keep it up, there ain't gonna be nobody left. And some of these young folks, y'all, they like to call us old heads, old timers, and try to make fun of people like it's something wrong with getting old. Like, boy, you should be glad to get old. I hope some of y'all get to be in your 50s and close to 60s and all that. It's cool to have kids, watch them grow up, have grandkids and all that. You done made all the mistakes you go make. You done when you get the grandkids. That's why we are better grandparents than we are parents. Now, some of us be good parents too. I thought I was a pretty good parent too. But I'm even better granddaddy. I won't say better, but you know, you familiar with more things. When you was coming up, you just learning. You know, by the time you get to be a grandfather or grandmother, you done seen a few things. You know what to do about the chicken pox, the measles, or when the kid be crying and shit, and you can't make them stop crying, what they call it, something like that. You know what to do. You got the patience by the time you get older, so we just got to keep working with our kids, y'all. Try to love them through everything. Tough love don't work all the time. Fussing at them don't work all the time. Try some kindness and see if that helps. Now listen, y'all, let's talk about TikTok. TikTok is finna shut down, y'all, on the 19th. It's finna be over with. So all the people on TikTok is worrying about where they gonna go. Listen, some of y'all done figured it out. It ain't hard. Some of y'all come on over to YouTube. Most of them that did it. Hey, I'm everywhere anyway, so I don't even do too much on my TikTok but send my YouTube videos over there and back. Y'all will have to come to YouTube. You will have to go to Instagram, Facebook, or we got other platforms out there. You can go somewhere else, but I don't know. Maybe y'all was making more of a killing on TikTok. TikTok was alright, but I ain't never really get into it like that, but they dead ass serious about that. They like, look, either they go sell that fucking company or they finna shut it down, y'all. So, and you know what's crazy? I think TikTok is shutting down on the 19th. Ain't that the same day the inauguration is? Trump coming to office? It's either the 19th or the 20th. But I know TikTok shut down on the 19th. So ain't that something? TikTok shutting down the day he coming into office. He probably even planned it like that, because I think he one of the ones who started this shit. But it is what it is, man. So some of y'all, I know some of y'all probably worrying, but it ain't the end of the world. It's just the end of a few dollars that you was getting over there, But just come over here. It ain't bad over here on YouTube, man. Y'all survive. Some of y'all on all the platforms anyway. So don't even worry about it, man. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody fade baby daddy, voice of the street. I'ma plant you, not dig you later. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out of here. Out of here.